Hello and good afternoon, kushe my beautiful people. Welcome to another Aunty Mae's kitchen episode. Today we're going to be preparing today we are going to be preparing porridge, or as we call it in Sierra Leone, Yebeh or Yebeh. I don't know, depending on I think what part of Sierra Leone you're from. Some say Yebeh, others I hear say Yebeh. I think Yebeh is what I usually say. And what this is just like yam porridge, but we usually add more other ingredients, more vegetables, not just yam. Like today I'm going to be adding cassava, sweet potato, aka sweet potato, and also some plantain. That's how I usually make mine, and I'm going to be using palm oil to make mine. You can make yours without palm oil, so it's really up to you. And I also want to say thank you for all of you that have been watching and sharing and just being on this journey with me. I love cooking, I love preparing food. It's always been like that, and I just love sharing my skills, experiences, knowledge with others. And so yeah, thank you so much for all your support and for all the likes, those that have been sending me messages, comments. Please, thank you. But please don't forget, this is just the beginning, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe and then you click on the little bell, after you click subscribe, a bell will show up. If you're using, I think on your phone, I don't know about computers, a bell will show up, and that sign, click on that, so that way every time I upload a video you'll be automatically notified, because YouTube doesn't always show you recommend, especially somebody like me that literally just started. So that's the best way to make sure that you keep up to date with all the videos that I post. So yeah, that's it. So subscribe, and also please like, comment. I really want people to get involved in a conversation. Say your own method. Maybe you have different ways of making it. I always love to learn other people's own ways. Well, sometimes through that you find something that you may find easier or like. So please get involved and comment. Don't just come, watch and go. You can like, thank you for those that have been liking, but please get busy on the comment section. Tell me how you make yours, what you add, any extra secret ingredient. I want to know. So please, and not just for me, other people as well watching me want to find other methods. And I know I've been saying this for every video. Happy New Year. I'm going to be saying this till the end of February, so just get used to it. So we're going to get started, and yeah, so let's get cooking. And please, before you go, don't leave without subscribing. You can always come back, but the best way to support me, to kind of keep up to date with my videos, and because right now I'm really trying to be consistent and be posting regularly as much as I can. And I love doing it, you know. So thank you for your support, and share with others. You may know somebody else that may be interested. Even if they do know how to prepare it, you can always learn a different way or something, yeah? So please don't just watch, like, please also comment, and please share and repost on your social media. You know, that's the best way to support my channel. Thank you. And also, if you have suggestions of what you want to see me prepare, please feel free to do it, because if you do suggest something, then I will try and do that. So if you have any sort of suggestion, it doesn't have to be just Sierra Leone food, it can be other African dishes. I will learn, even if I don't know, and then bring it on. So please make a suggestion of what you want to see me prepare next. I'm just prepared showing you these recipes, but if things that you may actually want to see, it will make it easier. So please, and then I can get people to vote. Once I have like a majority, then I can go for the majority. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your new year. Now let's get cooking. So these are the ingredients you're going to be needing to prepare your porridge. And the most important, the key ingredients that you need to do any porridge, any sort of porridge, is the vegetable that you're going to need, the roots. So for today I'm going to be using yam and cassava, sweet potatoes and plantain. You can use whatever you want. Some people will do it just yam, like the Nigerians usually do with just yam, which is the yam porridge, and you can use what you want. So this is what I usually use. I like adding the sweet potatoes because it just gives it that sweet taste. And the plantain, I'm using this type, not like I'm using the ripe. This is the ripe plantain. The reason being is because it gives it that sweet taste, just like and it goes well as well with the potatoes. So it gives it that balance of sweet, this two, and then this will give it that savory taste. So and that's how I usually prefer. You can do it as you want. Some people use Irish potatoes, but yeah, we in this house, me and my husband, are not really into Irish potatoes. So yeah. And then next I'm gonna go with the key other ingredients, which are, I've got 1 large onion and 2 fresh tomatoes. You can also use like the tin peeled tomatoes, so you can use that. And I've got here some salt, and I've got there's 2 types of stock cubes. I've got the Knorr stock cube, and then I've got the jumbo. It usually goes well together, so that's what I usually do. That's what I use. And then I'm using two medium Scotch bonnet peppers, hot peppers. Yeah, so the pepper depends on how much spicy you want your food. We like spicy food. My kids also eat spicy food. They can handle it. So I'm going to be using 2 medium Scotch bonnet peppers, and the salt, of course. I'm going to be using this all-purpose seasoning to season the meat, which is now what I'm coming to. I'm using beef. I'm using beef with a bit of bone mixture. You can use what you prefer, to be honest. So you can use various things. You can use like shaki, you can use cow foot, you can use lamb, literally whatever you are into you can use. But I'm going to be going for the beef, which is a bit more soft for my kids. And I'm also going to be using stockfish. This is to just give it that authentic African taste. I'm going to be using stockfish, just a bit, and I'm also going to be adding a bit of crayfish, which I'll be doing at the end, and it just gives it that nice flavor. And I'm going to be using palm oil. Sometimes in Africa, some people can make porridge without the palm oil, but yeah, so I'm going to be using palm oil. You can choose not to, it's up to you. This is like the proper raw authentic African palm oil. That's what I'm going to be using. So yeah, so we're gonna get started, but these are the ingredients that you need. And yeah, so let's get cooking. The first thing I'm going to be doing is to season and steam the meat. So I've got it here, I've washed it, and I'm using a pressure cooker. The reason why I'm using a pressure cooker is because for me it cooks like quicker than the normal pot. So I'm going to be using, especially when it comes to steaming the meat, the pressure cooker does it pretty quick. Yeah, so I'm going to be using, so yes, I'm just gonna be seasoning the beef, the meat with all-purpose aromatic seasoning, and then I'm gonna be using the Knorr stock cube now. Yes, I'm going to do that, and along with some salt. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. While the meat is steaming, that's the best time to just go on and peel your vegetable that you're going to be using. So to just save time while the meat is steaming, I'm just gonna go now and peel these vegetables, and yeah, so by the time it finishes, I'm able to go on. And a few minutes, I'm just going to give the meat a few minutes to steam, and then I'm going to be adding the palm oil. but yeah, you see, I'm just gonna steam a bit, add the palm oil. I usually add it earlier because I want it to cook properly, and then it doesn't have to taste sticky in your mouth. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the palm oil, and then I'm going to add the stockfish, because the stockfish does take time to cook. So I'm going to add the palm oil now with the stockfish, so the stockfish will be able to cook. Although it's like just fillet, so it wouldn't take that long, but yeah, because I haven't previously soaked the stockfish, so I'm gonna put the stockfish in early so it will cook properly, and then also add the palm oil. So now I've added the stockfish in along with the palm oil, so yeah, it can all cook together. And before I go on to adding everything else, I'm just gonna leave that to cook for a bit, like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll start adding the other ingredients. So while the meat is cooking, I'm going to now just peel. Let's see properly. I'm going to now just peel the vegetable. So by the time the meat, I use a peeler because yeah, it's easier. So I just put it on a tray because I don't want to make a mess. If it's on a tray, yeah, so I usually just put it on a tray and then use the peeler and just peel. That way it's easier. the yam and the cassava are cooking along with the meat and the fish, I'm going to now prepare the onions and the tomatoes and the hot pepper. So I'm going to do that now. So when once it boils a bit, I'm going to add the onion and the tomatoes and pepper onto it. I'm going to blend all of it together. So that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to be doing around this point. So now that is blended and the porridge has been cooking for a few minutes, so I'm just going to add the blended onion, pepper and tomato. I'm going to add it all to it and just let that cook. There's a little lump that I don't need, so I'm just going to take that out, or you can just really blend it again. Yeah, so just add that and mix it and just let that boil. The meat is there as well, everything, just let that boil. After it boils for a bit, and then I'm gonna add the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, and then the plantain. So let's just leave that to boil and make sure you just keep an eye on it, don't forget it. So now it's been cooking for a bit and you can see that, yeah, the yam is starting to cook. So at this point I'm going to add the potatoes and let that boil. So I'm not gonna add the potatoes, and then after that the plantain will be the last vegetable to join the party. The plantains, like the latecomers. The latecomers to those to parties and occasion. That's what the plantain is going to be. The one that come when the fun is all done. At least the potatoes is, you know, them ones that are 3 hours late. The plantains, the one that's like, oh wow, I didn't even know it started already. Or the ones that come and literally as they come in, people are packing the chairs and taking away decorations. That's what the plantain is, because it's already so doesn't take much to cook, so it's gonna go at the end. So this is how you know when the yam is like almost finish. You see it thicker, like the water gets thicker, and you see the fruit like that they cook. So now I'm going to lastly add the plantain. So I'm going to add the plantain. Yeah, I'm gonna add this, which is gonna be the last thing to go in, and then I'm going to put the crayfish. So now I've added the crayfish powder, which is going to give it that nice, like, authentic African kind of taste. It's just going to bring everything together. And yeah, and after I've added the plantain, I'm only going to give it like 10 more minutes and it's done. And literally it is as simple as that. So let's just cover that and let it just simmer and we'll be done. So this is it. This is the end product. This is it. This is the finished porridge. So you can see so it's done and it didn't really take much time. So that's it really. Please let me know how yours go. If you have any suggestions, as usual, let me know. And So that, thank you. Hope you enjoy your own, and send me pictures as well. If you prepare using my recipe, send me pictures, and I can include them on to some of the other videos that I'll be doing. Thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen. Thank you for cooking with me, and I hope you're gonna enjoy your porridge as much as I am going to. And I'm also gonna see hopefully the kids enjoy it as well. Let me know if you use my recipe and make your own. If you send me pictures, then when I do subsequent videos, I will include that as well, and your own social media. Now that can help you as well. So let me know, and be glad to share this video. Please share, subscribe, like, comment, get involved, and please let me know what you want to see me prepare next, because right now I'm going with what I think anyway. But you can always comment and just write suggestions. If there's something, whether food, snack, something to drinks or anything really, just let me know. Get involved in the comment section, and let me know as well if you have, as I said earlier, different method of doing it, and or different ingredient that you use. So be sure to let me know. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and yet again, have a happy new year. Have a lovely day, and thank you.